Hey guys! Today I'm going to show you how to make this Soot Spirit squishy from Spirited Away. It does have a fluffy texture like a stuffed animal, which is something I tried for the first time. And to go along with it, I also made these star candies. So yeah, let's just get started with the tutorial now. The first thing you want to do is get some memory foam or density foam. Honestly, it doesn't matter what foam you use. I've used car sponges and dish sponges in the past. And you want to cut that into a ball. Then I'm going to paint it with black puffy paint. I'm using the brand by Tulip. I typically go for anywhere between 3 to 5 layers of paint. For this one, I only ended up needing 3. Here's the squishy test. After 3 coats of paint, you can see that it turned slow rising. Then I'm painting the eyes with white puffy paint. Here's how it looks so far. So for this video, I decided to try something new, which is to make a furry squishy. I'm using black felting wool, and I did encounter a problem which I will explain later on. I cut the wool into several small pieces so that it will be easier to glue on. I used the black puffy paint as a glue, but I think it'll be better to use fabric fusion for this. I feel like the puffy paint didn't secure the wool tightly. As you can see, this is a pretty slow process and you want to be careful not to get it in the eyes. So it looks like this Soot Spirit here grew a lot of hair during quarantine, but it's okay because I'm about to give it a haircut. I have to say that this was my favorite part, but it was also super messy. Every time I cut the wool, all these tiny little pieces flew on my table. In this clip, you can see all those wool particles. And this is the final Soot Spirit. As you can see, I did get a little bit of fur in the eyeballs, but it's super soft and most of the fur did hold on to the puffy paint. It's also super slow rising. You can see this in 2 times speed and it's still very slow. If you don't like your squishy being super slow rising, you can poke a few holes with a toothpick and you can adjust the squishiness that way. So the problem I mentioned earlier is that this does shed. Every time you squish it, these little wool particles fall on the floor and everywhere. This part is optional, but I'm going to show how to make the sugar stars. First, I cut out a sphere and I left it a little bumpy because you don't have to cut it out perfectly. Then I cut around the sphere in circular motions to create bumps. So I just kept doing that all around until I had multiple bumps. I was originally going to glue on these stars onto the actual Soot Spirit squishy, but I decided it didn't really match with the squishy. Because this squishy does shed and it makes a huge mess, I'm going to keep it inside a plastic bag. I feel like this DIY will work better if you use fabric fusion because that's an actual glue instead of using puffy paint to glue on the wool. If you guys want, I can do another tutorial with fabric fusion and hopefully that one will work out better. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!